In this episode of The Excursion, part 3 of a 4-part journey through Destin-Fort Walton Beach, Florida. We hit the beach in a head-to-head paddleboard race, enjoy a tasty sushi-rolling lesson with the one and only Yoshi of Harbor Docks, explore the wonders of Destin's artificial reefs with a record-breaking discovery, and we embark on a rewarding Tri-maran Dolphin Cruise Dinner with Destin's own Captain Pam. Sugar white sand and clear Gulf water. Two things that are synonymous with Destin-Fort Walton Beach, Florida. The more we explore, the more the crew and I fall in love with this region, and good news for us is that we are just getting warmed up. Home base for this leg of the excursion is the Island Princess in Fort Walton Beach, provided by Southern Vacation Rentals. The crew and I settled in one of these comfortable 3-bedroom beachfront condos equipped with a full kitchen, 3 full baths, and of course, stunning views of the Gulf from your own private balcony. This spot also serves as the perfect location to launch our next excursion adventure. And for that, we head to the crab trap of Destin, where a familiar friend was waiting with a new excursion adventure for me and the crew. Time to get wet. We've done many things together. We've looked for lionfish. We've pulled up amberjack.
Oh yeah.
Today, we're going a different route.
Yes, we are.
What are we doing today?
We're going to do some paddleboarding. These boards that were provided by Wet Ink here in Destin, Florida are going to allow us to actually get offshore to the Snorkel reefs or the second sandbar. Looks like we have beautiful conditions today, not too much seas, and I can definitely see the bottom when I was out there earlier.
Oh, that's awesome. I see a couple of different boards here. Tell me about the difference and what that means.
Well, I think it's the biggest difference is size. This orange one here is a little bit wider, a little bit longer. It can hold a lot more weight, and it's going to be a lot more stable when you're out there compared to the blue size one.
Water, entertainment, transportation, sticking with water, paddleboards, surfboards, and all the things that make you have fun. We're right in the heart of Destin, man. Getting close to the beaches, we're right there.
Well, I see it's a little choppy out there. Alex gave me a few tips.
And these are our heavy-duty inflatables. These are built for it. They can take any kind of pressure and all. Our largest one has a capability of holding up to 385 pounds. You can take your dog, your cooler, and go.
Let's talk about how far we're going and some of the challenges we're going to have. You know, I see some waves there. It's not like a lake out there.
No, not at all. This is not like a lake. So when you get going, you may need to start on your knees to have a little bit of stability. But once you get past that first set of breakers or those first waves, you might be able to go ahead and stand up and get to paddling. We're going to paddle about 1,000 to 1,500 feet offshore, a little bit past that second sandbar. If you look out there, you can actually see a little bit lighter patch of water. That's the sandbar that we're shooting for.
It was down to the wire, and then Tom went down hard. Not being able to handle the wrath of a 2-foot wave. So my chance to execute a comeback win was in effect, but the following wave, which must have been at least 10 feet high, hard to tell here, I didn't see it. It took me down, regardless of my superior age and life experience. So in the end, it was Tom and his orange stand-up paddleboard that took the crown, at least for this round.
Are you ready to go again?
Meaning I lost the first half of the challenge, along with my hat. You notice I have a new hat?
Yep.
Yeah.
Your hat.
It's my donation.
I saw a spring breaker wearing one.
Yeah, let me know. Yeah. It was really neat going out there, and what I loved, being up high like that.
Yeah.
But number one, you get
A lot more power. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but what you can see.
Yeah, when you got out near the Snorkel reef, I bet you could see those no problem, right?
Yeah. And how deep was that?
15, 16 feet, so fairly deep, fairly deep. I mean, the water visibility is outstanding today, and it's pretty calm, but you know, you guys got a few waves here and there that definitely tested your balance.
So next up in the SUP showdown was Matt, and with one round under my belt, I was determined not to fail again. My arms are sore. I think their arms are sore too, which is good.
No, you guys did great. I didn't really know how you were going to handle that, but
And it was a challenge, and I did not win that first one.
it's okay. It's okay. But the second one, it was the tide changed.
Good news and bad news. Good news is I won. Bad news is we lost Matt. And my hat, maybe we can find my hat.
It was A for effort. We can definitely tell who'd done it before.
Yeah, okay.
And there's, Matt was struggling a little bit, but we all got it done.
So it turns out, pretty terrible paddleboard.
And Matt, I think what he was doing, he felt bad about me losing my hat in the first race, so he was looking for that, which is why we couldn't find you. Yeah, for a while. He was out there, but y'all were watching him.
Yep, No, everyone was safe. It was a great day.
Living up to the name from who we rented it from, we got wet.
Yep, yes you did. Yeah, Wet Ink really hooked it up. Once we were all done, they came out, picked them up off the beach and disappeared. So if you need a paddleboard rental here in Destin, they're definitely the one to go with.
When we return, we head to the legendary Harbor Docks for a sushi-rolling showdown with the one and only Yoshi.
Some achievements will never end up on a report card. What if kids could be their own action figures?
From produce to people, the best things are grown and raised in Georgia. Even in tough times, we come together, work hard, and grow strong. When you purchase Georgia-grown products, you support farmers, families, and this proud state we call home. Together, we will keep Georgia growing.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
You're invited to a place that encourages you to get a little out there, where it's impossible to stand on the sidelines, because there are none. A place where you don't get out of your comfort zone. You just make it bigger.
Challenge number 1 in the books, and I was very proud of Tom. Seriously, he's great. But how will the crew do in the kitchen? And for that challenge, we head to Destin's Harbor Docks, a seafood spectacular fittingly nestled right on the water's edge and home to the freshest catch you'll find anywhere along the Gulf Coast.
Well, my father opened Harbor Docks on July 4th, 1979. It started as just an oyster bar. He had 2 coolers. He had one for oysters and one for beer. He shucked oysters and you got your own beer. Since then, it's obviously expanded into a much larger operation. In 1981, we opened Harbor Docks Wholesale Seafood Market to ensure we always had access to fresh Gulf seafood. We unload boats right here in Destin Harbor, and here in the restaurant, we get first choice of the fish as it comes off the boat, and then we also sell to other restaurants and markets throughout town. Yoshi's been here 30 some odd years, and she's introduced a lot of people to sushi throughout the country or in the Southeast, because it used to be sushi was only found in Japanese restaurants and hibachi restaurants and sushi bars. And then we put sushi in a actual restaurant, so it gave people the opportunity to experience it.
I've eaten a lot of sushi in my life. I've never been a roller, all right? And I know it's an art. And when I go around town telling people I'm going to Harbor Docks and I'm going to roll sushi with Yoshi, they're like, Yoshi's the best. We love her. So I am so excited about doing this. Well, let's go through the steps and some of your favorite ones that you do here at Harbor Docks.
Okay, restaurant's favorite roll is a big poppy.
Big poppy.
Yeah, and we have some yellowtail and tuna in it. It's very, very oily on the bottom.
Oh my gosh, that color.
Isn't that pretty?
That is
so
gorgeous.
This is the top part is a red. And it comes out, it's a little oily.
Yeah.
It's called chutoro.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you look at the tuna and all these lines about the same size, that's a good tuna. So I cut different way. This is like a red part and this is a toro.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use, for roll, I'm gonna use the red part. Here is called amberjack.
Okay, so what do we have here? This is the seaweed.
This is the seaweed. Half cup rice. Now you spread the rice evenly. Flip it.
I didn't tell you I'm really hungry. We kind of skipped breakfast. We are ready for this.
We have plenty.
Yes. Okay, what'd you just put on there?
Spicy sauce based on the mayo.
We're doing spicy tuna.
Yeah, and this is a tuna inside. A little green onion. And this is the tempura crunch.
You're making it look easy.
Okay, you roll it.
Okay.
Make sure you tuck everything, all the ingredients in. Then all you have to do is just to roll this much.
Okay.
Then squeeze it, push up same time. Then push down a little bit.
This is where I mess up.
Yeah. And we're gonna put some avocado on top. Okay, now put this yellowtail on top.
Oh my goodness.
And I use a little bit lemon. I like it, dab it for yellowtail.
Oh, you just dabbed it on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is it.
That is stunning.
This is it, okay? Now, I usually cut them in 8 pieces. In Japan, we cut them in 6.
You guys getting hungry? Yeah.
Now we're gonna do sauce up. So eel sauce, and this is a Japanese Kewpie mayo. All the Japanese likes this mayo. And we put some sriracha on top.
This is what I love. I thought you were done 10 steps ago, and it just keeps evolving into this perfect roll.
Yeah.
Did you create the Big Poppy?
Yes, I mean whole menu.
You need an award. You should be wearing a medal for this.
Do you
I
like
love it. Yeah.
Like it?
So I'm getting to a different kick of flavors.
Right.
So with 3 sets of eyes watching the master at work, it was time for me and the crew to engage in an epic sushi rolling showdown with Yoshi as the judge.
Okay, let's go. Wet your finger. Oh yeah, get the seaweed.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, I show you. Seaweed, this is the right side, this is about the rough side.
Oh, I got 2.
Right,
That mean I have to, okay.
Rice goes on the rough side?
I don't know. She said it once.
Not as easy as it looks.
No. Then I do onions.
Green onion.
Green onions.
And tuna.
Oh, I got the tuna. I won't forget that part. Oh, I didn't put it inside. Oh no. Oh, oh, this is not good. All right.
Tom, looks good.
Wait, what? But I'll show this side up.
Oh, yours looks good too, baby.
Thank you.
No.
We have 12 seconds.
What?
That was the fastest 3 minutes. Wait, 8.
Okay, knife, don't push down like this, like a saw.
Like a saw.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we are gonna get bad reviews. See, look at that. This is art, because you only have 4. Wait, we've eaten 4. Okay, everyone hold it up. Yoshi is going to grade.
Yes. Tom's looks real good.
Darn it. Tom is...
Yeah, go ahead, clock in.
Oh, Tom. Tom does it. Matt, this has been a rough excursion for you. Yeah, I gotta get redemption somehow. Maybe his will taste horrible.
So we get to eat Tom's, right? And Tom has to eat ours.
I'm not touching y'all. I lost a glove in the process.
You know what? Even though I did a horrible presentation, the taste is still there.
Yeah.
All the ingredients are still really good.
Some achievements will never end up on a report card. What if kids could be their own action figures?
From produce to people, the best things are grown and raised in Georgia. Even in tough times, we come together, work hard, and grow strong. When you purchase Georgia-grown products, you support farmers, families, and this proud state we call home. Together, we will keep Georgia growing.
You're invited to a place that encourages you to get a little out there, where it's impossible to stand on the sidelines, because there are none. A place where you don't get out of your comfort zone. You just make it bigger.
Yoshi indeed crowned Tom as the winner, yet again. But this excursion was not over yet. Challenge number 3 takes us right back out beyond the crab trap of Destin into the clear Gulf water in search of treasure. At least that's how we saw it. Our marine biologist buddy and excursion veteran Alex Fogg was back with another exciting challenge.
Way out there, I see a dive flag.
Yes, sir.
That is important.
It is.
You put that out there.
I did. I put that out there to mark the snorkel reef that we have. We're here at James Lee Park at Crab Trap Destin, where we have about 60 to 70 artificial reef modules. These are concrete discs that are mounted on a pole, embedded into the seafloor, that we put out about 3 years ago, and they're crawling with life right now. We're gonna go out there and see what we can find.
Why is artificial reef important?
Artificial reefs up here, specifically off of Destin-Fort Walton Beach, are so important because we really don't have that much natural habitat. And with such an active fishing fleet and a very active diving community, we need to be able to create locations for people to go and fish and dive.
So it's not just about seeing, of course. You've done this show before. It's about challenges.
Of course.
And you got creative this time.
We did. Staff and I sat down and tried to come up with some things that we thought that you might see out there. So we came up with a scavenger hunt, if you will, with each task having a different point value. And I think some of them you're going to find pretty hard.
So it's me versus the crew. We got our little laminated cards. We got to see who can get the most points.
I have my money on you.
You hear that, guys?
No. One of the examples is you got to get down to the bottom about 15, 16 feet and grab a handful of sand. See if you can see a sea turtle. They're very common out at these reefs. Yesterday we were out here, we saw some. We might see some today, who knows? You got to tell me what you think the shape of this snorkel reef is. Each of these snorkel reefs that have been deployed, if you look at it from the air, it's usually in the shape of something, whether it be waves or a sand dollar or a star, a jet. We have a lot of different designs off our coast here. Whew! That was an adventure. It wasn't bad at all. Wasn't bad. A little bit of current, but it was certainly doable. You have a lot of things circled.
Yeah, it was good.
That's a good thing.
See what I did? I strategized. I stayed near you.
Okay.
I knew you were looking too.
Well, you found your way out to the snorkel reef first with those poles, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so those were, how many points was that?
4 points right there.
Yeah, and that's about as easy as it gets. That's how you get to the reef, and then all the rest kind of followed.
I thought the coolest thing was that sand dollar.
I'd never seen anything like that before. I've found sand dollars, none ever that big before.
This was not staged and not a setup.
Look at the size of that thing.
This massive sand dollar is actually a world record holder. You see, we initially planned to release the sand dollar, but release attempt number 1 uncovered yet another treasure in the reef.
When we released the sand dollar, it landed on top of the flounder and it scurried away and just laid there. Allowed us to get right up next to it. We got some killer footage.
That was the coolest thing, because the sand dollar just started floating.
Yep.
It was almost magical, and then you come up, you're like, it landed on us.
Yeah.
And we go down.
I would have never saw it.
The sand dollar is a bonus point, because that
wasn't even on the list, but with how big that thing was, that's worse than bonus points for sure.
All right, well, I'm gonna go through mine here. I got the handful of sand. You add all these up, plus my 10 bonus points. That's 46 points, and there's even a little picture of me right there. That's 46 points. Tom, let's see yours here. Tom did well. He got the trigger fish. He got 12 points.
Awesome.
I'm mad at him because of the whole paddleboard thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right, man. Well, this is where you came out and redeemed yourself.
I feel really good. Let's see, Matt. This is Matt's.
Well, I see a frowny face. That's not bonus points.
He had fun. I think he was looking for my hat, because I lost my hat earlier today. He spotted a jellyfish. You got it just 2 points. He did. I don't know if he located the Snorkel reef. We weren't sure where.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, he was watching out for Matt the whole time, right?
No,
you did good, man.
That was safe. We have to bring him back out there. The more times you go out, the better it is.
Right. Hey, thank you so much.
Awesome.
That was a great
blast. This is really, really good. Hopefully you guys can come back and do it again. Water's just going to get a little bit warmer. In the summertime, there's even more fish out there.
Some achievements will never end up on a report card. What if kids could be their own action figures?
From produce to people, the best things are grown and raised in Georgia. Even in tough times, we come together, work hard, and grow strong. When you purchase Georgia-grown products, you support farmers, families, and this proud state we call home. Together, we will keep Georgia growing.
This is Ted's territory. A place where things are inspired by the big sky spirit. And where you'll know, after your first bite, that it's something you'll find only at Ted's. Ted's Montana Grill.
You're invited to a place that encourages you to get a little out there, where it's impossible to stand on the sidelines, because there are none. A place where you don't get out of your comfort zone. You just make it bigger.
So 2 wins for Tom, a world record-breaking discovery for me, and a participation ribbon for Matt.
There we go.
Meant a well-deserved reward was in order. And since I don't change the rules, Tom took the title for this leg of our Destin-Fort Walton Beach excursion. So as a reward, we get to smile and wave to Captain Pam for our pleasant journey and adventure-packed dinner on the dolphin-spotting Tri-maran known as Nice Try.
This is a
Tri-maran.
Tri-maran.
Which means 3.
Nice. Okay, what's the advantage of 3?
Stability. That's the best thing about catamarans or trimarans, is that they're just very stable boats. So people that would get seasick don't usually get seasick on our boats, just because it handles the water so good. It's flat, got space to move around.
And that's huge for tourists coming in, many of whom have not been on a sailboat before.
For sure. So I've got a 2-hour minimum. If you want to stop and swim and snorkel, then I have a 3-hour minimum. We love to hula hoop during our trips.
Okay, I have kids who are good at that. I'm
Well,
horrible.
I think that we should have a challenge between you three once we get off the dock.
All right, Matt. This is your moment. Hula hoop.
These chairs are amazing. You can move them anywhere on the boat that you want. And they're like old school lawn chairs. Push them all the way back.
Oh, awesome.
And then there. Nets are my favorite place to be. Love to kick my feet over the side. Pretty awesome to get up close with the dolphins.
That's really cool. So the dolphins, they
love
know
it.
Captain Pam, right?
They do. They're my dolphin friends. We've got about 35 to 50 local dolphins.
Friends.
And they just love the boat. They love to play underneath it. You can do anything, and there's space down below.
Nice.
Captain Pam offers these amazing sunset cruises, but also offers a breakfast with dolphins adventure pack. So instead of these tasty Cuban subs from the nearby local market, they provide a scrumptious breakfast that you can enjoy while spotting dolphins in these easy chairs or on the bouncy trampoline nets. You can't go wrong.
The food takes the cake, and then to be out there with the dolphins is great.
So as a reward, Tom was the first to get his toes wet while cruising the coast. However, I was lucky enough to get the up-close dolphin encounter, watching it swim just inches below my toes. Such an amazing encounter. Can't leave without my Captain Pam tattoo.
That's right.
What do we have here today?
Dolphin, make you part of the crew. Smile and wave crew.
And we saw a dolphin swam right under my feet.
That's right. Smile and wave crew for life.
For life?
For life.
Yes. Well, I did help with that sail.
You did. You earned your trip back to the dock, that's for sure. There you go.
There it is. Captain Pam.
Smile and wave crew.
Smile and wave crew tattoo.
For life.
For life. With our bellies full from these local market munchies and a final smile and wave to our new dolphin friends, or as Captain Pam calls them, dolphins.
I see you, baby.
A record-breaking excursion for the ages comes to a close. Time to bid adieu to our human and aquatic friends of Destin-Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Excursion complete. See you next time.